Hey there guys, Tim Heinrich with TeamRev.com, and today I got a special video for you. I want to give you a full-on breakdown of what it means to be a Beachbody coach, the Beachbody coaching opportunity. Now, for those of you who have not been following my channel up until this point, I am a Beachbody coach. That means I help people along their journeys with programs such as P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, Hip Hop Abs, all that sort of stuff. And we're going to get into that more in the presentation, but there's people out there who maybe you're wondering, what exactly is it that I do? And if you've seen other Beachbody coaches out there, you might be considering this for yourself, but you're not quite sure what it all entails. So after this presentation, you should have a pretty good idea of what you're getting into if you choose to become a Beachbody coach. So that being said, let me get right to it. I'm going to swap us around here so you can see what I'm seeing. And so here we go, Team Beachbody Coach Opportunity, as I mentioned. Now, let me give you a little bit of a breakdown on myself first, a little bit of about me. I was a former athlete, as you see there. I was wrestling. Wrestling was my big sport, but I played a lot of different sports throughout junior high, high school, pretty much any sport that was offered. I was into it. I was big into baseball, soccer, you name it. But wrestling was my major sport. Did that a couple years into college. And after I got through with wrestling, I got really into bodybuilding and weightlifting. So did a lot of that in my early to mid to late 20s. I was working out in the gym 6 days a week. I thought I had this whole health and fitness thing really down packed. People would ask me for advice, all that sort of stuff. But there were a few places that I was actually neglecting along with my journey, such as stretching. That's one of them. Taking care of my body, core strength. You can have ripped abs and still have a weak core, I learned. So over the course of many, many years of a lot of heavy lifting and not really taking care of my body in the way I needed to, I wound up rupturing a disc in my lower back. And actually, you see right there, that's me in the hospital bed, talking to my dad there on the phone. But I actually had to have surgery for a ruptured disc in my back, and I'd had a lot of nerve pain for several months. Finally got the surgery, took care of that, but I had this sort of weakened mentality after the surgery. I like to call it an injured person mentality. Basically, all the confidence that I had in myself before about lifting weights, about staying in shape, about going out and going for a run, all of that came into question because now I wasn't sure if my body could still handle it. Because during the time of my injury, all of a sudden, a lot of things that didn't hurt before, now they hurt a lot. And I didn't want to make my situation any worse than it already was. And so even after the surgery and the pain went away, I was still pretty timid in going back about my activities. And therefore, I didn't have a lot of confidence and I didn't have a lot of drive to do my workouts anymore. And I would just barely keep myself going along, maybe getting into the gym 3 days a week, sometimes less, sometimes not at all. I wasn't sleeping well. My moods were changing. I was getting depressed. And this went on for a few years until I was introduced to P90X by some mutual friends of my wife and I. And they had gotten some great results with their program. And, I never thought that I'd be doing a DVD-based workout program. I mean, I was a gym faithful, man. There's no way. Because I thought of DVD programs as like those cheesy, like Buns of Steel or things like that from back in the 80s and 90s. And I didn't realize that there were programs like P90X that even existed. We did one of the programs at their house. And after that, I was hooked. It felt like I was back in the wrestling room. I did core synergistics from P90X for those of you who've done that program. And that program just lit a fire inside me and woke something up. And after several months, I didn't jump into it right away. When we got the program, finally I dedicated myself to 90 days. And if you look in the lower right there, those are my before and afters for my first round of P90X. That really set the tone for my health and fitness. It gave me more than anything, and not only did it give me my body back, did it give me my strength back, but it gave me my confidence back. It gave me my mentality back. And just being able to prove to myself that, hey, my body was still capable of a lot more than I was giving it credit for, that is what P90X gave to me. And so this ultimately was one of my catalysts and inspiring factors for ultimately becoming a Beachbody coach, so I could help people along with some of the same struggles that I went through and perhaps some other ones. And that's basically my story of coming into Beachbody here. Now, just to go down my little bullet point there, my current job is I'm a product specialist. for a major auto manufacturer. So basically, I do a lot of auto shows, trade shows. I'm on the road all the time. You know, sometimes maybe a third of the year, maybe more, just traveling around to different events and things like that. And while there's some cool things about the job, and I definitely like cars, you know, I recently became a husband the last 2 years. It's my wife right there. She and I in Nashville at Coach Summit this last year. And, you know, being away for that long, it's really starting to take a toll on me. And, you know, one of the beauties of being a Beachbody coach is it's something that I can do anywhere. And so I've been able to still build a business while traveling on the road. But my ultimate goal is, of course, to be full-time Beachbody coach so that I don't have to be on the road anymore. I can choose whether I want to do jobs or not, or completely quit that career and just focus on Beachbody coaching. And so this is my goal, and I'm putting it out there to you guys that I want to have this goal attained by next year at Coach Summit. I'm telling you this as of August 2015, so we're talking July of 2016. So it's a big goal. It's a big thing that I have put on my plate, and the only way I get there is by helping people like you reach your goals, not only in health and fitness, but also if you choose to become a Beachbody coach and try to create your own sort of financial freedom. So let's talk a little bit more about what all of that entails. So let's see. There we go. Got to learn how to use this program. Anyways, so here's a little bit of a timeline about Beachbody in general. This is before Team Beachbody. Now let me give you a little bit of a breakdown there. There's Beachbody and then there's Team Beachbody. Beachbody is what you're used to seeing in the infomercials. If you ever watch late night TV or you're in a hotel room, Beachbody has their own channel playing all the time, but they show you all the different programs such as Insanity, P90X. You see some of them here, but these are all the programs of what started before Team Beachbody came around, and I'll explain that in just a little bit, a moment. So back in 1998, you see Carl Deichler and John Congdon. They were our co-founders right there that started Beachbody. They had a number of infomercial hits such as you see, thin thighs, great abs. Then Tony Horton's first program, Power 90, started in 2000. And that was like the first really all-encompassing workout where you had the workouts and you had the nutrition plan. Slim and Six with Debbie Sievers, that was also a really popular program. And then, of course, 2003 is when P90X was introduced. Now, this was the first extreme home fitness workout program that had ever been produced. And a lot of naysayers and people in the industry did not think that it was going to be a success. They were like, there's no way anyone's going to commit to what you're asking them to. They're not going to buy the equipment for it. They're not going to dedicate themselves to these sorts of workouts in their homes. It's just not going to sell. And now here we are, 2015, P90X is now the highest selling DVD workout program of all time. So that's one thing about Beachbody is they're willing to take risks, and they see where people really want additional results. They want that true, something that's really going to get them the sort of results that they want. They put that together in P90X, and it's been obviously amazingly successful. So you got a couple other programs you see here in 2005, Yoga Booty Ballet, 2006, Turbo Jam. This is great cardio kickboxing with Shalene Johnson. She's one of our great trainers. And then 2007 is when Team Beachbody launched. Now, the difference with Team Beachbody is this is what the coaching network is all about. So before 2007, the only thing you had was, of course, the programs themselves, which were great, but there was no coaching network in place. So if you bought P90X or Turbo Jam or any of these programs, and it came to your house, and you weren't already just really motivated yourself, and you stuck through the program, there was no sense of accountability from it. So a lot of people were buying the programs, but then it was just sitting on their shelf for a long period of time and maybe collecting dust. Maybe they didn't even unwrap it from the cellophane. So they were seeing an additional need. Their programs were selling well, but not as many people as they would like were getting the results that they wanted because they just weren't following through. They didn't have the support system in place. Now, Team Beachbody was sort of born out of the message boards that were on the original Beachbody site. And these were just customers who were offering up their help based on the results that they had gotten. So they had gotten some good results, and they were just giving back to people online. There was no pay for this. This was just something they were doing on their own time because they were passionate and believed in the products. And so Beachbody, the founders of Beachbody, Carl Deichler, John Congdon, they were thinking, well, how can we compensate these people for the time that they're putting in? Because they're the ones who are really helping people get the results with the programs we put together. And so that's what you have in Team Beachbody. The coaching network was launched in 2007. And let's go to the next slide here. So since Team Beachbody launch, you'll notice there's been a whole heck of a lot more activity. Starting with Insanity down in 2009, Shakeology was introduced there. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. TurboFire, which is Shalene's follow-up to Turbo Jam, more extreme program. You've got the Les Mills programs. P90X2 came out in 2011, really advanced workout program, even more advanced than the original P90X. Insanity Asylum, Body Beast, for those who wanted to really bulk up. As you notice, they've got something for whatever people want to accomplish. So you've got one, Les Mills Combat, that's based on MMA fighting style. Tai Chang, people want to learn more about Tai Chi, want to get more relaxed, better posture with their body, better movement. This is great for all ages. And then, of course, T25, been outrageously successful. This was sort of the start of the shorter workouts that you're seeing become more popular, 25-minute workouts. P90X3 was 30 minutes, and of course, 21-day fix. This put together not only short workouts, but a short time frame of 21 days, as well as an awesome portion control method for your diet. Little containers that basically measure out exactly how much of stuff you need to eat, so you're not overeating the foods that you need to be eating and getting into your diet. Lots of great programs and products coming out all the way through, and of course, we're continuing on 2015, and we got more stuff coming down the pipeline. Now, just to give you a little bit of an idea of the growth of Team Beachbody. Now, this is just Team Beachbody. We're not talking about Beachbody as a whole. Beachbody as a whole was already a multi-million-dollar company before this even started. But just starting back in 2007, you notice the rise started gradually at first, but as you see, it's starting to ramp up more exponentially now that the coaching network is really starting to explode. And I mean, even though we're about 7-8 years in, we're just the tip of the iceberg right here. As we're seeing more growth, we recently launched the coaching network into Canada last year. So the coaching network has been growing by leaps and bounds. More and more people getting results, more and more people creating their own financial freedom and financial independence from this. And speaking of coaches themselves, here's the growth of the coach network over the past several years. And as I was just saying, you notice that exponential growth going on. In fact, you see that 2014 number, the 236, 148. At the time I'm recording this in August 2015, I think we're close to 350,000 coaches. So big growth year over year. Like I said, really starting to explode here. A lot of people getting in on this, and this is just becoming such an amazing opportunity, and more and more great people joining Team Beachbody every single day. Now, let's talk a little bit about what Team Beachbody offers. What makes Team Beachbody unique? I'm trying to move my image there, but you get the idea. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? Well, because there's a lot of different companies out there, particularly nutritional companies that offer a lot of great supplements and dietary supplements, things that can help out with your workout, with your recovery periods and whatnot. But there's very few, in fact, I don't know of any, that offer the full gamut of what you need to reach your health and fitness goals. Now, starting with the fitness aspect, and that's a big one because, of course, Beachbody is known first and foremost for their workout programs. P90X is what really put Beachbody on the map as far as like a national phenomenon. Everybody knows of P90X, has heard of it, knows somebody who did it. So the fitness programs, of course, you've got these fully formed, put together workout nutritional plans with a trainer. They've been designed from the ground up with experts in the industry, and they give you everything that you need to succeed right from the get-go. But they don't stop right there. So as I mentioned, you've got the nutritional plan built into it. You've got Shakeology, great whole foods meal replacement. Of course, we're going to talk about that a little bit more in just a moment. But then you've got the other two pieces of the puzzle. And this is why Team Beachbody was created in the first place, because you had the fitness and nutrition before with the programs. Beachbody was already making that. But the peer support, that's the huge one right there. Because as I said before, you might be just getting started on your journey. You may never have done something like this before. You don't really know what it takes, what sort of dedication level, how to map out your days, all the things that you need to know to be able to get the results that you want to get from these programs that will get you there, but you have to be able to follow them. And sometimes you just need that peer support. Even if you're following things perfectly, there's going to be times when you feel down, when you feel dejected, when you're not getting the results that you want to see. Maybe you're feeling tired, you're not sure if you're up to it, and it's going to be real easy to want to just throw in the towel at that point. That's where the peer support comes in big time. Somebody who's been there before, somebody who knows the struggles that you're going through and can get you the results that you want and help you stay the track, okay? So peer support, and then of course, rewards. Now, what do I mean by this? Beachbody awards out hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year to people who have dedicated themselves to their health and fitness. So you've got $500 every single day given away. So they give one winner every single day. Then on top of that, you've got monthly winners. You can win $1,000 for that. They've got quarterly winners, which is, I think, $2,500. And then, of course, the grand prize winner, at the end of the year, they do a yearly prize winner for the greatest transformation stories. One man, one woman, each win $100,000. And there's 8 finalists in total that get a guaranteed $25,000. So there's great monetary rewards that Beachbody gives. But on top of that, there's the priceless rewards that you get by following the system, by getting the results and having a healthier body, having a better outlook on life, a better mood day to day, better longevity in your life for you, for your family. Those rewards are something that cannot be measured. But of course, Beachbody wants to incentivize you in whatever way they can so that you're getting the results that you want. Ooh, speaking of whirlwind there. Okay, so as I mentioned Shakeology a couple of times, I'm going to take a quick drink of water there. So Shakeology, this is one of our premier products. And as I mentioned briefly before, this is a whole foods meal replacement. Now there's a lot of meal replacements on the market. You can find them at Whole Foods. You can find them pretty much any store you go into, GNC, even your local grocery store. But what sets Shakeology apart from pretty much anything on the market is not only the fact that these are whole foods sourced ingredients, so there's nothing artificial, no artificial flavors, no artificial ingredients, no artificial sweeteners. Everything is sourced from a whole food. So they take these 70 plus ingredients and get them down to maintain the optimal nutrient density by going through a drying process and powdering these down. And there's a very high level of integrity in how the product is made. And I haven't seen anything else on the market that includes this wide spectrum of nutrients with this level of dedication to quality. So that's just the basis of Shakeology. Let me not speak about it too much, but because of course images a lot of times can speak louder than words. This is actually a wall we have at Team Beachbody corporate headquarters that kind of shows what goes into every single serving of Shakeology. And as I said, you have over 70 different ingredients all right out there. And you've got all kinds of great antioxidants, blueberry, goji berry, all kinds of great things in there. You've got phytonutrients, you've got digestive enzymes, I can keep going on and on. All kinds of great stuff in there. Let me just show you a little video that kind of gives you an idea of what Shakeology is all about.
Shakeology is nutrition simplified. Take one shake a day to help you lose weight, build energy, and get healthy. To match the nutrition of one serving of Shakeology, you would need to eat a bowl of exotic fruit, including goji and acai, 4 cups of raw broccoli, 7 whole carrots, 10 cups of raw cauliflower, 3 cups of romaine lettuce, 4 cups of uncooked mushrooms, 3 raw onions, a cup of peas, 4 cups of red radishes, 4 cups of non-fat yogurt, plus a shot of wheatgrass. Now that's a lot of food. Or get it all in one delicious shake. Shakeology, nutrition simplified. Available only at teambeachbody.com or through your Beachbody coach.
All right. So that gives you a better idea of everything that you put into Shakeology. And as you saw there, if you were to actually source all of that stuff and try to eat those amounts every single day, you'd be spending well over $40 per serving. Shakeology comes down to somewhere around $4 a serving. So it's an amazing bargain for what you're getting in you. And I can speak from, especially my job being on the road all the time. Any of you who travel for business or travel a lot just in general, you know that when you're on the road, a lot of times it can be harder to get the nutrients you need in. You know, you're eating out more often. The choices that are around you may not be as good as what you could make at home or what you could find in a neighborhood you're familiar with. And so having Shakeology to bring with me has just been a lifesaver on the road. A lot of my teammates who travel a lot, just like I do, tend to gain 10, 15 pounds throughout the season. I have stayed stagnant and even a lot of times gotten into better shape based on sticking to my Beachbody workouts as well as incorporating Shakeology on a daily basis in my life. So I can't say enough about it, but that gives you a better idea of what it's all about. And just as one little asterisk in there, I did mention in the video that acai was one of the ingredients, which it used to be. It has recently been taken out because it had a connection with a particular type of disease. And anything that is questionable in any way, as I was saying, high level integrity with the product, Beachbody doesn't want to take any risks there. And so they've removed acai, just added in more of the other antioxidants, superfoods that they had in there to make up for its absence. So just to give you an idea of the level of integrity of what they put to the product. Now, as I was saying before, so something for everybody. You've got, of course, the DVD programs. Now we have digital access, digital streaming with Beachbody On Demand. So pretty much our entire library of DVDs, with the exception of some of the brand new ones, is now accessible online for one quarterly fee. So, if you're not quite sure what program you want to get into, or there's a couple different ones you're taking a look at, what's great is now you can stream these right through your phone without having to buy the DVDs. You can do it on a computer. You can even with AirPlay or with a Google Chromecast, things like that. You can mirror it onto your TV, so you can still have the same experience as the DVDs, but now you have access to all the different programs anywhere you're at. So this is a really cool new feature that was just added this year. Of course, for weight loss, you've got things like the 3-day refresh, the ultimate reset, these awesome cleanse programs that allow you to eat real food, but they get really awesome results in a short period of time. And then, of course, you've got the equipment. Any equipment that you need for these programs is offered through Beachbody, and the supplements. I use several of these myself, the E&E and the P90X recovery formula. These have been great ones. E&E is great for giving me that little boost before the workout. And, of course, the recovery is great for taking after the workout, so I'm not as sore for the next day's workout. It all goes together in keeping your momentum going. So this is a new line that actually was just introduced this year at some of the Beachbody Performance supplements. And these kind of go along with what I was just showing you. However, these are like the next evolution of what's best in the industry. So you've got the Energize, which is, of course, so giving you energy not only before the workout, but also throughout it, better endurance. You've got Hydrate. This is a better way of hydrating yourself than water alone, and also better than a lot of those quote-unquote sports drinks out there that tend to have a lot of sodium, artificial ingredients. No artificial ingredients in here. It's going to replenish you with the nutrients that you need throughout the workout that water can't give you by itself. Then you've got Chocolate Chills and Recovery Formula, new and improved formula, and Recharge. This is a new idea of something that you can take right before bed to help you repair muscle while you sleep. Now, we repair a lot when we're already resting, so what if you could accelerate that process as well? These are all just aimed at getting you results even faster than you would on your own. So, why Beachbody and why Team Beachbody? You've got proven results. Now, that was a quick turnaround here. These are actually 3 of my own members, people that I have helped coach along with their journeys, who have gotten some amazing results. Now, you see Daniel over there. That was part of the Beachbody Challenge, as I said about those rewards before. Daniel won not only the daily prize, but also the monthly prize, and narrowly missed out on being voted into the finals. With his story, he lost 132 pounds with P90X, X3, and T25. And, I came along to Daniel somewhere in the middle of his journey. He had already lost around 100 pounds, but he lost an additional 30. And one of my challenge groups with P90X3 kept on going with T25, and he's been pushing it every day. He's a big inspiration to me and all the people around him. And so that's one story right there. But, of course, we've got Harvey down here on the bottom. As you see, started 234, got all the way down to 180. And he is still working it out to things like Insanity Max. He and his wife, they are amazing. They have really demanding work schedules and still manage to get their workouts in every single day. And my friend Rob over here on the right, he lost somewhere around, I want to say around 30 pounds doing just P90X3 with our challenge group. These are things that we run online every month. So these are just some of the results that you can get, as you might have seen on that previous screen. I'm not sure if I can go back. Yeah. All kinds of stories. I mean, you see all of these people. These are people who've won challenges in the past, submitted their results. They get these stories every single day of people reaching their goals with Beachbody programs, and the whole network, having their coach set up, helping them out, and just being consistent with it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So those are your proven results. Now, Peer support. We talked about that part before. So this is what makes Team Beachbody so valuable to people doing a Beachbody program, is you've got your coach with you. You've got that camaraderie. You see some of these pictures, that one down in the center of the second row there, that's a fit club that my wife and I ran for a little while here in LA, and people can come for free to work out to different Beachbody programs. There's all different kinds of ways that you can get people involved in your community and start using these programs and start helping people out. A picture of us from up at Coach Summit at the group workout up there on the top. You'll see my wife there, and my wife and I in the middle with a couple of our team members. We do these awesome group workouts at Coach Summit every year. This last year, I think we had about 20,000 people working out in downtown Nashville all together. Really cool stuff. You get to meet some awesome people being part of the Beachbody community, all having sort of the like mind of wanting to help others and also wanting to grow in their own lives. You get a lot of great opportunities. Right down left, I got the chance to meet Sagi Kalev. I hope I'm saying this name right, from Body Beast. The trainers, they come to all this stuff, and it's a really tight-knit community. It's really just an awesome thing to be a part of. So what is a coach? Now, we're going to start with what a coach does not have to be. And, a lot of people who look into coaching, and people I've talked to about coaching, they always think, it's like, oh, don't I have to be like a trainer? I have to be in like super good shape. Absolutely not. You do not have to be a fitness and nutrition expert. You also do not already have to be at your fitness and nutrition goals. This is one thing that I get, one obstacle or objection I get from a lot of people who, think coaching might be for them, but they're not sure yet because they don't feel like maybe they're in the right place to help somebody else out if they're not already at their peak performance and at their ultimate goals. They feel that they have to have gone through the entire journey to be able to give any advice to anybody else. And I have to say, from experience and from what I've seen other coaches do as well, this is absolutely not true. In fact, a lot of times the most inspirational thing you can give to someone is sharing your journey with them. So if you haven't already gone through your transformation, you haven't gotten to that end goal yet, guess what? You've got this amazing opportunity to connect with people who are at the same place that you are, or maybe a little bit behind you, so they can relate more directly with you. It might be harder to directly relate with somebody who's already made it to your goal, and it seems so far away. But if somebody's just a couple steps in front of you and you see them push and play every single day, that is one of the most motivational things you can share with somebody. So again, you do not already have to be at your goals. You don't have to be an experienced sales person. Of course, one of the ways we earn income as Beachbody coaches is through commissions off of product sales. But then again, the only way this really works as far as sales, and in fact, if you're a great salesperson, you'll probably make some sales, but this business overall will not work for you because this really is all about sharing your experience and being a leader by example. So you go through the programs, you step up every single day, do the work through the challenges, and you be that example for people. And that is what will sell the products for you. And at that point, it doesn't even really become about the products. It becomes about what are you showing them that is capable for them. This is what becomes so powerful about being a coach, because as you reach out to other people and as you become a better version of yourself, then your business grows as a result of it. So you get two benefits. You get to become a better person. You get to be in better shape and grow yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And in turn, people follow you, they join you, and you start to earn an income as a coach. Now, what a coach should be, as I might have said some of that stuff already, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Like I said, be that example, be that shining beacon for people, committed to being proof the products work out, drink Shakeology, use the supplements, have integrity about what you're doing. It's like if you're a salesperson for Ford or something like that, let's just use an example, and you're trying to convince somebody why they should drive a Ford and you drive a Chevy, it's going to be hard for people to really take you seriously because, it's like, oh, how can you extol me the virtues of a Ford if you drive a Chevy? And you obviously don't even have confidence in your own product. So the only way to get confidence in that is to use the products, get your results with them, and, refer people out to what works, okay? And then, of course, improving and developing yourself on a daily basis. You can only lead from a place of, of growth in and of yourself. So if you're not improving and growing on a daily basis, and that's not just physically, but reading personal development books, improving your mindset, improving your attitude, you have to be that example of what you want people to follow. And in turn, like I said, you get the great benefits of improving yourself. So that's what a coach is. Now, some of the benefits of being a coach, of course, you set your own work hours. Okay, this is not a 9-to-5 job. In fact, it's not a job. It's your own business. So it's up to you how much or how little you want it to be. And to give you an example, everybody who gets into Beachbody Coaching doesn't necessarily want to be a full-time coach like I do. Some people just want it for the discount on Shakeology. You get a 25% discount on all Beachbody programs and products. So Shakeology, any of the fitness programs, the supplements. Some people just want it for that. They just want it to make their fitness journey a little bit less expensive. So that's one. So you can focus part-time, you can focus full-time. It's all up to you. You can use it just for a couple $100 a month if you want, or you can use it for full-time income. You can build online or in person. Now, a lot of people are starting to go more online just because you can reach so many more people that way, but some people like face-to-face. I like a little bit of both myself. And so we learn and we teach within our team how to build online as well as how to interact with people one-on-one. And, this is all in how it's most comfortable for you. So you get to kind of choose and play out how you want this business to go for you. And you get a chance to share your passion and attract people to that. This all goes into what I was talking about before, how, you be the example. You be the example for the people that you want to attract to your business. And in turn, you get a chance to work with the people you really want to work with. How many of you worked or have coworkers that you just can't stand to be around? Here you get a chance to choose who you bring into your business. And the choice comes in how you choose to be in and of yourself. That's who you're going to wind up attracting to your business. So you get a chance to share that passion with people and attract the people that you want to work with. And it's a really fulfilling experience because as you connect with those people, they start to get results and you get to see how you have an effect on their lives. Now, rewards. We talked about that just in the fitness world. But as a coach, what sort of rewards do you get? Well, of course, as I mentioned, you get 25% commission on any product sales. You get bonuses for team growth. So as you grow your organization with additional coaches, like we're doing right here, I'm talking to you about coaching. If you were to decide to become a coach on my team, and I would help train you and get you up to speed and get you working towards your goals, that helps me as well. So I get bonuses for your growth. And the only way that I get any sort of benefit from you coming onto my team is by helping you grow your business. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. We're in business together. We're not in competition with each other. We all get to go up as a team. And that's what's so much fun about this business because it's very collaborative and everybody gets to work together. You've got awesome trips that Beachbody sends you on for top performance. Picture down there on the left, you see my wife and I with Donald and Goofy. This was an awards trip that we earned through Success Club. This is something in Team Beachbody that recognizes sort of consistent efforts and consistent results in the business. But one year, we got a free trip to the Animal Kingdom in Disney World, and we got a chance to be part of an amazing seminar. We got like a full-on welcome dinner. We had some amazing keynote speakers that we got a chance to listen to about just more personal development, how we can grow our businesses. And then we got to go to Animal Kingdom. This was all in company. So really awesome stuff, awesome trips like this. We have a cruise every year that top performers get to go on, as well as an Elite 10 trip that they take the top 10 coaches on every year. This last year they went to Italy, I think. And each year it's somewhere really extravagant, 5-star all the way, really awesome stuff. You get recognition not only on the website, but on our weekly coach calls. There's a national coach call every Monday where they recognize people who advanced in their business to a new rank. It's really cool stuff. You get a chance to hear your name spoken out on the call. You also get recognized at things like Coach Summit, which, as I said, it happens once a year. Next year it's going to be in Nashville in July. And for people who have attained certain levels in the business, you get recognized on stage. Some people get to speak on stage. It's a really cool experience with the whole community of Beachbody coaches. And of course, the learning and personal development, that's another one of those priceless things. Regardless of how your business grows or what you choose to do with it, as you go about this every single day, showing up, doing your workouts, and doing your personal growth and your personal development, reading from top leaders, new thought ideas, new attitudes. It does so much for your life in every aspect. So many positive things come into your life, and you just go about your days on a more positive basis. That I can't tell you how invaluable that is, regardless of how much you choose to do with this as a business. Now, support-wise, what else do you get along with this? So when you choose to become a coach, you get these things, and these are all things that I would work one-on-one with you. We also have a team of coaches that help support each other in this. Training and tools. We're going to start off with a business quick start. It's going to get you up to speed in about a week, get you familiarized with your Coach Online office, all the things that you need to know to start sharing your business. Coach Basics. These are training programs we go through to help get you up to speed and get you into the day-to-day activities that it takes to become a successful coach. So you're getting that accountability like you do with the workouts, but you're now getting coaching in your business as well. You got great communication. Coach Breaking News. This is every week. They tell us new promotions, new products coming out. So we always can be on top of it and know what to share with our people. You've got the National Wake Up Call. I just talked about that. All kinds of great resources in the Team Beachbody Coach online office, which is something you'll have access to as a coach. And then social media wise, Team Beachbody is all up on social media, all the different major ones. They're always putting out transformation stories that you're welcome to share with other people, help keep people inspired, show that there's people out there just like them that are doing it, that are doing what they want to do. You've got that on all the different things. And of course, we have specific training on utilizing these social media platforms that can help you grow your business online or, like I said, in person. It's however you want to do it. YouTube happens to be one that I like to use a lot, but some people are more comfortable with Facebook, some more with Instagram. You can do one or you can do several. It's all totally up to you, and we're here to support you and help train you to get the best results from that. Now, what you can expect from our team. We've got new coach training. We kind of went over a little bit of this in the last slide. Of course, when you come on, we're going to get you up to speed. We're going to take you through one-on-one for the first few weeks. Make sure you're comfortable before you start ramping up and really sharing your business with people. We got weekly team calls that we go together where we get a chance to discuss our goals, help push each other. It's great for accountability and just team camaraderie. Monthly team challenges, helping people get to the next stage in their business and make it fun, put it all together. This is actually the most fun you can have doing a business if you approach it from that angle. As I said, great team building events, leadership training. We've got a Facebook team page that you can check in on, get acquainted with other people on the same team with you. And these, like I said, we're all working on building together. So this is not like people can build at whatever rate they want, and you could go up higher than somebody who brought you onto the team. But it's something that's collaborative. We're not in competition with each other. We're not trying to beat each other to the punch or get a sale that somebody else could have gotten. This is all about working together to help everybody out, because, as I said before, as I help you grow, that helps me grow, and all throughout the team. And, of course, recognition and accountability, that's within our own team. You get recognition and accountability from the company for certain milestones, but even the little victories, just the daily victories, even if it's just getting into a consistent action of reading 10 pages of personal development every day. Hey, we're going to give you a shout out for that. So you can start recognizing these little victories and start growing that, I call it a muscle of appreciation and recognition for your own self and what you're doing for yourself and for your business. So what are the options? So you've listened to all this and you're thinking to yourself, well, this Team Beachbody thing sounds pretty cool. Your first option, of course, is to become a coach, like what I do. Ready to join your team and help others achieve their health and fitness goals. That's what you might be saying right now. So to join as a coach, that's your first option. And the second option, of course, would be to join as a customer. Now, some of you may think to yourself, you're like, you know what, coaching sounds cool, but I just don't know if I'm ready. I just started off on my journey, and I just want to start getting comfortable with my own results first. That's totally fine, and that's something that I can totally help you out with. Our whole team is here to help you with that. We even have something called Beachbody Wars. It's a great Facebook group for anybody doing a Beachbody program where you can come in there, report on your progress, ask questions, get support. We have that all available to our customers as well as our coaches. So if you were to join as a coach, you're ready to get going, you're ready to start inspiring people and relating to people and helping them get results. These are your options for signing up. So number one, you can sign up with a challenge pack. Now, what this is a combination of Shakeology and a fitness program. So they've got one down there with Pio there. You order those together, you get a pretty significant discount to begin with. And the additional bonus is that it waives the $39.95 coach enrollment fee, which you see in number 3 there. So if you were to just sign up with a fitness program or just sign up as a coach without ordering a fitness program or Shakeology, you're just like, I just want to start my coaching, I'm not ready to order anything, you would pay a $40 sign-up fee. With the challenge packs, they waive that $40 fee, and you also get an average savings anywhere from $50 to $80 by ordering that pack together as opposed to ordering those things separately. And this is what I recommend to most people coming on as a coach, because if you really want to do much with this business, you're going to have to learn and you're going to have to be a product of the product. So really getting committed to your fitness program, learning what it feels like and the benefits of taking Shakeology day to day, using the supplements. You want to start doing this. You want to make this investment in your business, because again, you can't speak from a place of integrity without actually utilizing the products that you're trying to, tell people, hey, you should try this. So that gives you your first month of Shakeology, a fitness program, and a 30-day free trial of the Team Beachbody Club, which gives you access to Beachbody On Demand, which is the streaming service I told you about. So you can even test out some other programs in that first month, and you can decide if you want to stay on with it afterwards, or just start with your one program and look at it later. So there's one option. You can also enroll in 2 or 3 with either Shakeology HD or fitness program. As I said, those will incorporate that $39.95 fee, but those are your options if you wanted to join as a coach. Now, one thing, once you do join as a coach, you will have an ongoing business services fee. And this is $15.95 a month, and these are all the things that it covers. So Beachbody gives you 3 individual personalized websites that you can use for referring people out to products you're talking to them about. So say you're sharing somebody your results from P90X, it's like, yeah, I lost 30 pounds, or somebody asks you what you're doing. And that's one of the great things about coaching. It's a very organic process. If you're being a product of the product, you're getting results. People are noticing that. They automatically will ask you, hey, what are you doing? There's so many people out there who would like to see a solution in health and fitness, but they either haven't taken the time to really go after it, or they've tried a few things and they haven't worked, and so they've gotten frustrated to see somebody else that they know getting those results. They're going to ask you, what is it that you're doing? And so when you talk to somebody like that, you tell them, hey, I'm doing P90X. It's been a great thing for me. I've gotten some great results. They're like, hey, I would really like to try that. It's very easy. You simply tell them, well, hey, I actually coach people with those programs. I earn commissions off of that stuff. So you can order it straight through me. You'll get just as good a deal. You can get some bonus workouts. That's some great stuff to know about a coach. You actually give them a slightly better deal, and they get some extra workouts with it. And you can refer them directly to the site. It automatically sends the commission to you, so you don't have to create your own blog or website. You're welcome to do that sort of thing, but you don't have to do that to start operating and start earning as a coach. So you can send them to the websites. You're automatically paid out the commission. All the paperwork and back office stuff is done for you. You don't have to keep an inventory. You don't have to keep order forms, any of that sort of stuff. So they make it really easy for you. As I said, the Coach Online office gives you access to a lot of really awesome tools for building your business, promotional tools, e-cards, things like that you can send out to people. Of course, you see customer service, technical support. This is all basically this monthly is to cover the costs of all those things that they're providing to you. Success on Demand, this is something that was added just a couple of years ago. As I talked about personal development all the time, this is about, like I said, reading personal development books from top leaders like John Maxwell, Darren Hardy, Les Brown, reading things that are inspirational to get you into a new mindset, new attitude. But of course, you can find all kinds of things on YouTube, online. If you like to listen while you're in the car, you can get audiobooks. Success on Demand has a whole library of that stuff from all different sorts of leaders, from all based, this is spearheaded from Darren Hardy from Success Magazine. So it's all the sort of interviews and stuff that you're going to get through his resources. It's right there in your back office, and it's an awesome resource for personal development. And then, of course, Beachbody On Demand streaming. That is something outside of the $15.95 a month. That's a separate fee if you were to choose to do the streaming. But regardless, all those other things, the $15.95 is covered right there. Now, if you're not ready to become a coach just yet, but you do want to get started on your health and fitness journey, you can join as a customer. And again, it's the same sort of options. If you're going to join as a customer, obviously you're going to want to get started with some sort of an exercise plan. And I recommend Shakeology to everybody, regardless of whether you need to lose weight, if you just want more energy, or even if you feel like you're pretty healthy. Shakeology, taking Shakeology on a daily basis is just a great infusion of nutrients into your body to make sure that your body's functioning at an optimal level. All the cells, this goes down to like cellular function. So, just having that in your system on a day-to-day basis is something that anybody can benefit from, no matter what your health and fitness is like right now. So I always recommend the challenge packs because this is the best deal that you get together. Now, you might already have a workout program maybe you bought a couple years ago and you just haven't committed yourself to it yet. You can start with just a Shakeology HD, or if you don't have a fitness program, you can start with just a fitness program. But either way, you want to get started, and you want to get started now, because it's just a matter of starting that method of consistency. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, exactly what you need it to be right up front, but you want to get started, and that's what I'm here to help you do, whether you join as a coach or as a customer, okay? So here's a couple of things to think about. What can becoming a coach do for me? These are some things to ask yourself. Now that you've watched this whole presentation and you've seen what Beachbody Coaching is all about, and if this piques your interest in any way, think about, what can becoming a coach do for me? What can this do for my life? Think about it from a number of different pieces. Of course, I shared with you in the beginning that I'd like to become a full-time coach. So I'd like to replace the income of my job as a product specialist with Beachbody Coaching. This is a goal of mine. Now, your goal might just be to earn a few extra $100 a month, but what can that few hundred extra dollars a month do? Don't think about the monetary aspect. It's like, what will that allow you to do? Is that going to allow you to go on an extra vacation every year? Will that allow you to get your kids some great supplies or clothes or something like that, something that you can invest into your family? What will the benefits of being a coach do for you? Having to be that example for other people, is that going to be a great method of accountability for you in your own health and fitness journey? I know it has been for me. And so these are the sort of things to think about. What can becoming a coach do for me? Who can I help? You may have already gotten some ideas watching this of who this might be good for, whether it be, somebody else who might be a great coach or somebody who could really benefit from what Team Beachbody offers. So who can I help as a coach in their health and fitness journey, in their financial journey, in their personal journey? These are all great questions to ask, because that's really what Team Beachbody is all about, is how can we help people and how many people can we help? How can we reach more people so that we can end the trend of obesity? That's the whole mission of the company, is to end the trend of obesity and help people live healthy, fulfilling lives. So who can you help in doing this by being a coach? And then what are my goals and dreams? And I hit on that a little bit before, but a lot of us, we don't take the time to really sit down and dream anymore. We don't give ourselves credit that we could actually attain those really high goals, those big dreams that we have, the lifestyle that we would love to live, but we always think it's sort of out of our reach, or it's only meant for a certain type of people. This is an opportunity that can allow you to reach any dream or any goal that you have. And I'm serious about that. I see countless people get up on that stage at Summit and do it every single year. And I know it is possible for you. I know it's possible for anyone who puts their mind to this and really comes at this from a state of wanting to help people, of really being open to the opportunity and really sharing about it and really being passionate about it. And if you have a big dream and you like to help other people achieve their goals, then this is a great way to do both. And not only have a fulfilling career, but also one that gives you the sort of freedom that you want in your life that you might not have right now in your current job, your current situation. So think about those things. And if you have questions, shoot them right over to me. You know, I'm easy to reach at teamrevved.com. That's my blog site. Team, R-E-V-V-E-D, kind of like revved up. Teamrevved.com. You can contact me straight through the contact link there. Ask questions. You can even post them up in the comment section below this video. I will get right back to you. And let's start the conversation. You know, if you're on the fence and you're not quite sure, maybe there's a couple things that you'd like to know before you jump into this coaching thing, or even just as a customer. You know, let's talk about them. See if this is the right fit for you and see if we would be a good match to work together. But I hope that this presentation has helped you out and has given you some great pointers, some great tips as far as what Beachbody Coaching is all about. Again, if you have additional questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Hope you're having a great day, and those goals and dreams that you have, they're worth it, man, or woman. They are worth going after, okay? Don't let your dreams die just because you're not sure how to get there. You can make them happen, and this is one way that you can potentially make that happen, okay? So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. This is Tim Heinrich signing out.